Good evening and welcome to ONTV's coverage of Dragon Athletics. Tonight we bring you varsity soccer as the Avondale Yellow Jackets come into Dragon Stadium to take on your hometown Dragons. Dragons sit at 0-4-3 on this season, while the Yellow Jackets are sitting at 5-5-2. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke, and as you see, the guys are getting warmed up, and there's your keeper for the visiting Yellow Jackets, senior Ben Richter. He's also a captain here for the Yellow Jackets. It's a beautiful night for soccer out here. In goal for the Dragons is Dylan Myers. And the two keepers will be called upon to do their best today to try to garner a victory for their team. Nice crowd on hand. The visitors section is jammed, and people are still filing in. It's, I don't know, about 70 degrees out here. No wind. It's just absolutely beautiful. 72 at game time. Humidity is rolling in at about 41%, but it's dry. And beautiful blue skies here. Excellent day for soccer. Kickoff will be coming shortly. And after this short timeout, we'll have the beginning of this contest. Again, this is ONTV's coverage of varsity soccer. Stay tuned. Avondale Dragons up next. Just about ready for kickoff here at Dragon Stadium as the Yellow Jackets and Dragons get ready to go head-to-head in this contest. Now you see the big glaring statistic there on that graphic on the screen. 0 wins so far in this year's campaign for the Dragons, and you see the 2013 standings with Groves at the top of the standings at 5-1-1 in the OAA, and Lake Orion sitting there in the cellar at 0-4-2. But we saw this before. Last year, the 2012 campaign, the Dragons came out with losses and ties to begin the season. And about the same time last year, the Dragons all of a sudden clicked. And they went on a winning streak that was quite impressive and ultimately led them to a solid finish on the season. And as you see Dylan Myers prepping there, getting ready for this kickoff here. The Dragons don't seem to let in too many goals, but, you know, in the OAA, it's one of the toughest leagues in the state. A lot of soccer talent around here with all the travel clubs. You have Vardar, Waza, and the new Alliance Academy Gold here in Lake Orion for the local players to play in. It used to be called the Lobos and the Wizards, and just this season, the local travel squad changed their name, a new affiliation to Alliance Academy. So a lot of soccer being played here locally here in Lake Orion, and it translates to the varsity pitch. And here we are underway here with the kickoff as Avondale looks to control the ball here and get things underway. Ball is knocked out by Avondale as Jason Inglis, 20 Adams Smoody triggers from the side. Again, it's a beautiful night out here for soccer. You see the beautiful colors of the sun going down in the background there, and a nice crowd on hand. The main thing that it's dry out here as the Dragons turn it over, and Avondale's on the right up the left side. Streaking is number 2, Owen Kilwald. The forward can't seem to gather that one in. Kilwald is only a freshman here up on varsity. Avondale looking to split the defense there, but nicely corralled in by the Dragon defense. Jason English showing some speed there. This is our first look at the Dragons during this 2013 campaign. So we'll see what kind of defense they throw at Avondale, and as well as the offensive schemes here. We are in the first half, 38-28 to go here in the first half, 0-0. The Yellow Jackets from Avondale in town. This OAA matchup, Dragons would love to take a win here. looking for their first win of the season. And here's a break. Arnold Hultla. Avondale's looking defeated to the wings. And a turnover here in the end. This could be dangerous. Stuart Russ, a captain here on the Avondale Yellow Jackets, gives it up. Splitting the defense again. Nice accurate passing early on for Avondale. Good pursuit on defense by the Dragons, though. Avondale's content to send it back and just reset the offense. A good challenge by number 8, A.J. Lively. Avondale with the trigger here is Josh Creech. Triggers from the side, throws it in deep. And that ball will roll across the end line, and Avondale earns the first corner kick of the evening. We'll see how Avondale does on the set pieces here for the corners. Corners always a challenge. Looks like Jason Koberstein, a junior midfielder, will be taking the kicking duties here on this corner. Low line drive and headed out by the Dragons. You hear behind us a whistle blowing. It's JV football, so don't be distracted by the noise behind us. You might hear a whistle here and there, but for soccer, this clock continues to run. High arcing throw in, nicely done by Avondale and cleared out by the Dragons. Dragons get possession of the ball and see what they can do on offense here. Want to remind everybody that ONTV has video classes for the whole community for only $10. Local residents can take video classes and learn how to produce games just like this as the Dragons cut inside. Still alive, centering pass high and wide over the net. Looks like a shot on goal. Dragons, let's say Athens, or excuse me, the Yellow Jackets defense was really bunched up there and didn't give you a lot of too much traffic in the way. Try to get a pass through. Goal kick coming here for the Yellow Jackets. Ben Richter, 27. Five wins on the season here for the Yellow Jackets. Knocked up by the Yellow Jackets as the Dragons try to regroup here. Adam Smoody, the midfielder, triggers from the side. Steal here by the Yellow Jackets. Now it's a foot race. And the Dragons, Logano Stetsko, will win that one there for the Dragons. Dragons looking to switch the field to the far side, intercepted by the Yellow Jackets, but I see white jerseys outnumber the purple. Ooh, free ball there inside the box. And cleared out smartly by the Yellow Jackets. Dragons trigger from the side, trying to get their offense underway here. Noah Reber with the send in. Into the box, headed out. Can't keep that one, and we'll have a goal kick coming. Don't forget, DVD copies of this and other sporting events and programming at ONTV can be purchased by calling ONTV at 248-693-3377. For only $10, you get a copy of this or any other program in our broadcasting vault. It's DVD copies, 248-693-3377. Just a gorgeous night out here. Perfect temperature, 72 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky. The sun is setting. You see the purples and the blues. Just beautiful out here. Adam Smoody with the throw-in down the line. Battle along the side. Avondale works quickly. Cut inside by number 7. Hultla. Intercepted by the Dragons and sent out. Dragons are looking to switch the field. It seems we've seen that play where they're launching the ball on the other side of the field, hoping that 17, Nicholas Heyman, can get there, the midfielder. Steal here by the Dragons and a nice feed up the middle. It's onside. Number 6 has a shot. Oh, just over the net. Jason Inglis had an opportunity. Whoa, at 32-52. What a shot on goal. Just missed over the crossbar. And a quality scoring chance tallied by the Dragons. What a feed pass, too. Yellow Jackets were tardy getting back, but Inglis showing the speed he has. We'll keep an eye on number 6 for the rest of this contest to see if they're going to target him on the offensive side of the ball. Smoody feeds it up the left side, but out of play. A little too far for A.J. Lively, the midfielder. So far, the Dragons showing life and quality scoring chance early on. Inside 32 minutes left here in the half. Plenty of time. Dragons, nice inside move. Just got a toe on it to the defense of Avondale. Dragons play it back. Tough pass to get through, long distance. Oh, nice challenge by the Dragons. Just missed it on the steal on the inside. Good spacing by the Dragons, and just kept in by Avondale. Nice play by Stuart Russ, the captain here, number 6. Avondale always advancing the ball forward. The first 10 minutes of a soccer match is always kind of a chess match. You never know what's going to happen. Both teams feeling each other out, just seeing what you're going to set up with and how they're going to attack, as number 7, Arnold Heltla, the forward, senior forward, number 7. Looks like he's the engine that keeps this offense running here for the Yellow Jackets. Out of play, but Dragons retain possession. Approaching 30 minutes here left in the first half. Switching the field, just tipped. Dragons really being aggressive here, really probing the second line of defense here for Avondale. Looking to go over top of the defensive line, but just missed by the Dragons. That would have been a nice steal deep in the end. Avondale ball here on the throw. I want to encourage all of our viewers to come out and take in a varsity match. Concession stands are open. Come on, grab a dog, grab a pop. Come on down and cheer these hardworking student athletes here at the beautiful sports complex here at LOHS. There's always something going on, and athletic director Bill Reese always has everything humming along smoothly so you can get in the gate, find a seat, and enjoy all the sports action of these student athletes, all the hard work they put in. Avondale with the ball, looking to do something with it here. Dragons doing a nice job of pressuring that ball. Nice turn by Avondale. Long pass, nearly stolen by the Dragons. Beautiful fall day out here at LOHS. Here we go. Tries to feed it again. That's the same play the guys were working on when they had their quality scoring chance earlier. Got 3-man game there, 17 with the ball for the Dragons. Nicholas Ham lobs it in, and Ben Richter with the easy save. Well, maybe not easy. Richter sends it on his way. One thing about soccer is you always see the away teams here at Dragon Stadium. They always travel really well. Parents and fans come out from all over the place to cheer on their teams when they come face the Dragons, as this long shot by the Dragons is easily handled by Richter. So far, Dylan Myers, the keeper here for LHS, has not been challenged. Says something about the defense and the early going here by the Dragons. Chip shot over the defense, and here we go, another break. Chip and score! Dragons get on the board first, 1-0 at 27-36.
Orion goal by number 11, Riley McElvride.
Number 11, Riley McElvride. Here's a replay of that setup. Nice pass over the defense, onside, right foot. Keeper comes out to challenge to cut the angle, but patience by McElvride, and he makes him pay. Riley, Dragons up 1-0. 27-34 the first. Always good to break the ice first in a contest like this, especially in the first half. Puts pressure on your opponent to try to answer. Also, after a goal, it gives the scoring team energy. It's amazing after you score a goal how less tired you feel. The adrenaline starts kicking in and eager to get more there. Another feed up the left side. A.J. Lively in pursuit and tapped out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets. Good pressure by the Dragons early. Some substitutions now. Whole side change here for Avondale. Augusta Herrera and Jake Yencha check in. And Avery Brown check in for the Yellow Jackets. Tough to hear the announcer with the volume over at the football game. 26-10 to go here in the first. Dragons up 1-0 on the goal by Riley McElvride. I hope I'm saying that right. That is a challenging name to say. Some tight inside passing by the Dragons to get that one out. And they're going for the long ball again. And a foul called on the Dragons. Number 11, Riley McElvride. Long send in by Avondale. My goodness. As someone who is involved in the travel soccer scene around here, around Lake Orion, it's this time of year is just game after game after game. Weekends, parents driving these athletes around for club games, varsity games, freshman games, JV games. It's just a very, very active time. If you ever go into the local Lake Orion parks on a Saturday morning and a Sunday morning through afternoon even, it's just loaded with soccer games, soccer players, fans, all that good stuff, from ages 6 on up. As Avondale does a nice job of slowing that Dragon attack, and they go to work here. Nice footwork by number 4, Dominic Litwin. Manuel Roque triggers from the side. Nice long throw in deep in the end. Oh, nice tap shot. Tico Emeritoya trying to get over the defense, but it just does not work, and the Dragons are on the move. Long feed pass up the middle by the Dragons and turned away by the Yellow Jackets. 24-10 left here in the first half. Dragons up 1-0 on the goal by Riley McElvride. At 27-34. Dragons so far in offense, 2 quality scoring chances, netting 1. And 1 corner kick registered by Avondale, and that is it so far. So far, pretty evenly matched teams, skill-wise. Dragons have done a nice job. Again, they're going up and over that defense, trying to lob it in, and they're using their outside speed and the midfielder's speed to try to gather that ball in for the attack. High chip shot over and easily played by Ben Richter.
Push up, purple, let's go. Push up.
Dragons again kick it back in deep. Nice pressure put on by the Dragons and cleared out of bounds. Out of the touch line here for the throw-in for the Dragons. Richard Dahl, number 14 forward, checks in for the Dragons. As they set up here for the throw-in.
Good, Tico. Step 2. Let's go, Tico. That's off him.
Dragons showing some speed, but knocks it out.
Push up, let's go.
Dominic Litwin checks it out of bounds, and Avondale has the ball.
Nice.
They call a foul on the Dragons. Number 11 goes down. Tico Emeritoya goes down, and it's going to be on the Dragons. So opportunity here for Avondale deep in the end. Jason Koberstein with the duties here on the free kick after the foul. Always a dangerous spot. Chips it up, and far post, header, and defense is in position. Where are we at? Score! And they're waving. I think they're waving it off. Offsides. Offside is a call. No goal. Let's see that again. Where are we at? How is that offside? I can't see that being offside. Handball in the box, possibly. Push in the back. I just didn't see that as offside. We had two white jerseys behind him, so it had to have been either a push in the back or handball in the box or something. So 21-18 here. Dragons dodge one on that quality scoring chance by Avondale. Matthew Clark, the midfielder, checks in for Lake Orion as number 6. Jason Inglis gets ready for the corner here. This is the first corner kick earned by the Dragons tonight. Let's see what they can do with it. High arcer right in the, almost far post. Good defense by Avondale. Turn it a launch. Didn't have his hip square to the net, but good effort by the Dragons, and they're going to say it was deflected. Deflected out by Avondale, so we have another corner kick coming here for the Dragons. Short corner here for the Dragons, trying to change it up a little bit. Outside Chippy looking for the header. Out front, it's free. Dragons can't clean it up. Lively ball tonight. It is up and out of front. They're going to say push me on the back. Foul on the Dragons while they're the scrum for that loose ball. Dragons had another chance there on that corner. Two corner kicks here for the Dragons to only one for Avondale. Dragons fortunate on that last exchange at this end. Avondale was called for the foul or whatever it was to nullify that goal. So Dragons are going to have to do a better job if on those corner kicks and free kicks out front. If they were to happen once again. Long sent in by Avondale.
Nice step, Manny.
Good defense. Dragons winning the 50-50 balls so far tonight. 19:23 left here in the first half. Want to thank our camera operator Joe Velez for bringing you all these images tonight. 1-0 here. In the first half, Dragons lead Avondale on the Riley McIlbride score at 27-34, and that is it so far here in the first half. But Dragons putting the pressure on. They've used the long ball to their advantage. Nice pass to split the defense. Outside play here. Right-footed chip shot, and that is way wide. the pressure here put on by the Dragons is good to see. Watching the Dragons for the first time tonight, I see they have some good team speed. Very patient with the ball.
Come on, Manny.
Avondale with a flick on, trying to get it past that back line of the defense. Dragons doing a nice job of attacking the ball carrier. And that ball is out of play. Avondale works quickly. I think we have substitution coming in here for Avondale. I want to thank you for Stuart Russ, the captain, junior midfielder, checks in here for Avondale as they trigger from the side. That's number 10, Manuel Roque. Well, thank you for tuning in and watching ONTV. Remember, you can see games on our YouTube channel. Visit orionontv.org and click on our YouTube link. Visit all of our programming here at ONTV right there on our YouTube channel. And if you have a smart TV and have a YouTube app on your television, you can watch ONTV programming in high definition.
Play, no whistle. He's not a ref.
You hear the crowds getting a little restless, looking for some calls here on the Dragons. I didn't see anything in that exchange. Good footwork by Brennan Foley to keep that one alive, the junior defender for Avondale.
It's all over his back, sir. Come on, Jake, play tough.
Dragons switch the field, nicely done. Ball just couldn't corral it in. Good field vision there by the Dragons, looking for the open man. Nice move by the Dragons. Keep it alive. Deflected on the send-out. Ooh, right off the face. That hurts.
Nice step, TJ.
It's like the Avondale and Dragons are settling in as that ball just gets away from a streaking midfielder for the Avondale. Yellow Jackets could have been dangerous. Approaching 16 minutes left here in the first half. Avondale would love to knot this one up at 1. Going at half tied at 1 would be a huge victory for Avondale. Dragons can net another one. 2-0 would be a great, great way to go into halftime as we pause for substitutions. Arnold Hatula. I'm totally destroying that name. Number 7 checks in for Avondale.
Come on, Tigo. Good Teak.
Nice individual battles going on out here in the soccer field. One thing, if you're not used to watching soccer, thank you for tuning in to cheer on the Dragons here. But there's always those one-on-one matchups, the little game inside of the game that you don't really see unless you're really familiar with the game, and you see, midfielders battling defenders all game long. Just one-on-one matchups. They're so crucial to a successful soccer club and especially a match. That's what I like about soccer. Avondale triggers from the side. Just having a hard time getting any type of organized rush going to challenge that Dragon defense. Nice challenge by the Dragons to send that one out. Steven Schaller pursues that one for Avondale. Substitutions here.
Make sure you push up when we get it. Let's go.
Playing for Avondale, number 7, Josh Creech.
Number 9, Josh Creech checks into the match here for Avondale. That he's a defender. Nice move to get around the defense, but just a little too much mustard on that one. But you can see the leg strength there of the Avondale player there, TJ Dawson. I believe that's who that was. Goal kick coming here for Dylan Myers. Long send out. Avondale wins that one and sends it long. Oh, that was close. Good idea by the Yellow Jackets. That one is onside. Can't gather it in. Oh, he tried to go through the defender. And good defense there by Avondale, and a foul is called. Number 22, Steven Schaller, the senior forward, is dumped. And the whistle is blown, and the referee calls a foul. Free kick coming here for Avondale. Inside 13 minutes, Dragons lead 1-0 though. Doing a nice job of pursuing that ball and denying access to deep penetration here in the Dragon end. Smart play by the Dragons. Good individual effort there.
I don't think so.
Oh, foul here on Avondale. And the Dragons try to do a quick set and a go, but nothing doing. The referee will slow it down here as the clock continues to roll.
Must be a foul if he's bigger.
Sun has set here and it's starting to cool down a little bit. Game time temperature was 72 degrees as that ball is lobbed in just outside the 18-yard.
Playing for Avondale, 15, Tommy Davison, 17, Patrick Beatty. For the Dragons, number 10, Brandon Rose.
Brendan Rose, the forward for the Dragons, checks into this contest, as does Patrick Reedy, number 17, and Tommy Davidson, number 15 for Avondale. Avondale doing a lot of substitutions, a lot of maneuvering, and there's unlimited substitutions here in the high school game. Oh, nice steal deep in the end, looking for the centering pass, can't get it, oh, and deflected out. Nice individual effort by Jason Inglis to battle two Yellow Jackets to steal that ball. He just couldn't turn on it.
Number 5,
Griffith Kubert for Avondale checks in. He is a ninth grader, and he plays midfield. A lot of juggling by personnel here by Avondale and deflected in, and Dylan Myers is there to collect it in and send it on its way. I want to thank you for tuning in to ONTV's coverage of Dragon Sports. We are in the early stages of the 2013 sports season, 2013-2014 sports season, and ONTV cameras will be out all year long, all through the school year, as Athens wide open and not on frame. Sends that one wide. It's number 8, Jason Koberstein. I'm sure coach for the Yellow Jackets, Doug Steinard, like a better effort on that one, because he had some space to work with, but chooses to fire that one wide right, and the Dragons dodge one. We'll call that a quality scoring chance. Why not? Avondale was putting the pressure on the Dragons here early on and earned some corner kicks. Earned a corner kick and a foul deep in the end, but since then they've gone dry. Dragons with the ball, looking to reset.
Pinch him off, Trav, pinch him off.
Nice move by the Dragons.
Good, Josh.
Still retain possession of that ball. Now the Dragons are on the move, looking to attack. Again, trying to split that midfield is very difficult to do. And wheels this artificial surface out here. Sometimes you're playing on grass, you expect it to react a certain way, but these Dragons are used to this surface. It's a beautiful soccer facility out here at Lake Orion High School. Approaching 9 minutes left in the half as we have substitutions coming in. Owen Killowall, this freshman forward, checks in for Avondale. Dragons lead 1-0 on the goal by Riley McElvride at 27:34.
Watch middle.
Oh, giveaway here by the Dragons. Avondale See what they can do here as the later stage of this first half starts to wind down. Knocked out of bounds by the Dragons. Avondale has it deep, putting the pressure on. See what they can do. Dragon defense backs up and gets prepared for the throw. Long throw in out front, headed out by the Dragons. Ball is free. Long shot saved by Dylan Myers. What a play by Myers. That one was low near side post. Challenging save by Myers. Avondale still alive in this contest. Haven't rolled over yet. Avondale looked to move quickly here. Oh, substitutions coming in, so they're going to have to rethrow. Clock continues to run. 7:30 left here in the first half. Dragons lead 1-0. But Avondale threatening as number 15, Tommy Davidson, gets ready to throw from the side. Long throw in. Headed nicely towards the goal. Kept alive by Arnold Hutla. And Hutla can't contain it. Dragons can't keep it close on the turnover. Avondale content to throw the ball into space and hope their forwards and midfields run it down, but it's just not happened. A lot of open area here for the Dragons to maneuver. Adam Smoody with the ball, gives it up in the corner. Smoody moves away. Dominic Litwin with the ball goes, switches his field. Sends it up the right side. What can they do with it? Oh, tries to feed it through a tough line of defenders there, and it just won't go through. Play blown dead here by the referee here. And a free kick coming here for Ben Richter. Richter, the veteran keeper here for Avondale, the senior goalkeeper. He's also a captain. 6 minutes left here in the first half. Dragons 1-0 lead. But Avondale putting the pressure on. Substitution number 4, Augustin Herrera, the junior midfielder for Avondale, checks in. And here's a throw from the side, Tommy Davidson. Oh, nice pass. Chip shot in the middle and handled by the Dragons, but still alive. Dylan Myers comes out to collect that one in, and he'll take his time to set this kick up. High arcing kick makes it to midfield. Nicely done. Dragons on the attack. Nice passing there. Dragons set up as 5 minutes left here in the half. Give and go. Nicely done. Long, low bender. Played perfectly by Ben Richter. Went right to him. I believe that was Adam Smoody with the shot there, the midfielder. Dragons putting some shots on net, making sure that Ben Richter is awake over there. He's been active. Only one goal by the Dragons here in the first half by Riley McElvride. And beautiful passing by the Dragons. Nice two-man game. Got that one at 27-34. One corner kick earned by Avondale this evening with 3 quality scoring chances with 1 goal waved off. So Avondale did find the back of the net, but it was disallowed. I would even say it was controversial, but the linesman was right there to call it. Chip shot on net, and Dylan Myers, nicely done. Squares his shoulders and collects that ball in. Sure hands. Nice challenge at the midfield line. Avondale again showing some pressure here in the last couple of minutes. Can he save it? And he does. He will. Oh, just misses it. Goes out of bounds. Good effort by Avondale. A lot of fight in these Yellow Jackets. They do have 5 wins, 5 losses, and 2 ties on the season. Dragons are 0-4-3 on this season. No wins yet. Sitting at the bottom of the OAA. Centering pass. Dragons handle it easily. 3 minutes left here in the half. A lot of hands up. Yep, foul on Avondale. You saw the forearm come up around the neck region. Easy call for the guys in the stripes. Dragons with a free kick here at 2:43 left. Long send in and handled by Avondale. Oh, far side switch gets through. They're going to say handball on the Dragons. Or offside. Wave the flag. This stage, handballs are pretty rare. Flag goes up. Offsides on the Dragons on the feed. Ben Richter sends it in. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Dragons up 1-0 on the visiting Yellow Jackets from Avondale High School. Been a very active first half. It's gone by in a blink. Avondale's done a lot of substitutions, a lot of personnel swaps and changes. Dragons have had a couple changes, but they've stuck with their regular lineup. Centering pass across the end line and saved nicely by Dylan Myers. That ball looked like it was rolling out, but it slowed down and stopped. Right now, Avondale showing the effort it takes to come back in a game like this. Quick move on offense. Number 10, Brandon Ruse, can't run that one down. Thought he had a step on his defender. Dragons with the ball. Smoody with the throw. Approaching 1 minute to play here in the first half. Dragons up 1-0. Give and go. Smoody loses the handle. Gets it back. Centering pass by Inglis, but that is intercepted, and Avondale's looking to move. See which way this one is going. Dragon ball. Litwin with the throw. Nope. Gives it up to 20. Smoody. Should be a Dragon throw once again as time trickles away. Nice bending pass in the middle of the field.
10, 9, 8,
You hear the countdown here for the last couple seconds of this first half.
4,
Looks like Dragons will go into half with a 1-0 lead over the Yellow Jackets from Avondale. A solid first half for the winless Dragons, but they're on their way. Good effort here in the first half. We'll be back with the second half after this short timeout. You're watching ONTV's coverage of Dragon Sports. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second half. Just about to get underway here at Dragon Stadium. Dragons lead the Yellow Jackets 1-0 on the goal by Riley McElbride at 27:34 the first half. A nice half of play by the Dragons. I think we have a handle on their strategy. We've seen a lot of the Dragons trying to go over the top of the defense. And the goal has come on a nice two-man game here by Smoody and McElbride to get that one in. And Inglis, those three have been just everywhere in that first half. But you got to give it to Ben Richter. He's been standing tall here for the Yellow Jackets, the senior goalkeeper and captain. Dragons had other opportunities, and he was there. But the Avondale Yellow Jackets came on strong in the later stages of that first half and put some scoring chances on. They lead 4-2 in quality scoring chances, but the Dragons lead in corner kicks 2-1 at the end of the first half. So I want to remind everybody, DVD copies of this and any other program in our broadcasting vault can be purchased by calling Orion Neighborhood Television at 248-693-3377. For only $10, you get a copy of soccer matches, football, you name it, basketball. We have them for only $10. That's 248-693-3377. And if you're interested in helping out on these broadcasts, just give Owen TV a call at 248-693-3377 or visit our webpage at orionontv.org for more information. Classes are now enrolling. And for residents of Lake Orion and Orion Township, classes are only $10. Nice closeout by the defense to send that one out. Avondale putting pressure on here early in the second half. Good individual effort here by Avondale. Still alive. Tico Emeritoya, Tico's has some moves out there, the senior forward. And a throw-in earned here by the Dragons. Turn back Avondale on that flurry there. Temperatures dipping down below 70 now. It's a little chilly, but very comfortable out here. Game time temp was 72 degrees and absolutely beautiful. Nice move by number 7, Arnold Hautla. Ball's free, turn and fire. Really putting the pressure on are the Yellow Jackets, really moving guys forward.
Simple, Tommy. There you go.
Reset here by the offense. Back to 22, Steven Schaller. Outside, nice touch there by the Yellow Jackets. Challenged by the Dragons, and that goes across the end line. Is about to be a corner? It looks like it. Corner kick here coming for the Yellow Jackets. Deflected off the Lake Orion defender. And the last corner kick we saw, the Yellow Jackets had nice placement on that set piece, and they're going to go short corner today instead of launching it. Settling for the long shot, just over the crossbar. Hautla with the fire there with a trigger. Can't get it on frame. Those high arcing shots are always dangerous for keepers because they come in at a tough angle sometimes, and keepers usually have to punch those out, just try to deflect them over the top of the crossbar. Good pressure put on by the Dragons tonight. Everybody is on their game. I haven't seen one letdown on defense. A lot of effort out here. Dragons have been winning the 50-50 balls in the first half and turning away the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets putting on some speed here and good footwork. Hautla with the ball. Sends it up the right side. Looking for the cross. Good closeout by the defense as it goes out of bounds. And another, or they're going to say, goal kick here coming. That was a close one. Dragons with the goal kick. So far in this 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes gone by here in this second half, Avondale putting the pressure on the Dragons. I want to encourage all our reviewers to come on out to Dragon Stadium to catch all of the sports action out here. There's always something going on, and basketball season is just around the corner. Football season is later stages of the season. Always fun.
There you go. Close, Tommy, close.
Counter Wesley feeds it back to the keeper. High ball didn't quite make it to midfield. Dragon defense doing a nice job there. Adam Smoody sends that one out. Seems like I've called his name all night long. Avondale on the attack now. Nice inside-outside move. Oh, feet in space. Nicely done by Avondale. Still free out front. Avondale winning that 50-50. Resets the offense. Ball gets away. Some big-time pressure being put on here by Avondale. Oh! Didn't look like much, but if Avondale makes contact with the header there, he can direct that ball right in front of the net. Substitutions coming in for Avondale. Jason Cobberstein, number 8, and Manny Roque, number 10. We've seen a lot of substitutions by Avondale all night long to keep the legs fresh. Brennan Ruse checks in, number 10 for the Dragons. Turned away by the Avondale defense there. Dragons look to try to get something going here. So far, Avondale has carried play here in the early stages of this second half. Some space to work with here. The Dragons sends it down the line a little too hard. He had somebody open, but a little too strong down the line. Again, if you ever played on the artificial surf, it's almost like a tabletop sometimes, the way the ball just skips off. Always feels like grass tends to grab the ball a little bit more and slow it down. This is an excellent surface, though, out here for soccer. Dragons trying to clear that ball, can't do it. Stuart Russ for Avondale. Still alive. Ooh. Feed trying to get to Tico Emeritoya. Can't get it to him. Here's 15 after Tommy Davidson lobs it in. Weak effort on the lob there. Avondale tried to duplicate what the Dragons are doing, trying to lob it over the defense. Ball is still in play. Oh! Still alive. They're going to call that not a push. And out of bounds goal kick. Nice defensive play. I thought Brandon Zeiler was plowed under by the Avondale offensive player with a forearm to the back. No call. They called it, hey, play on. And smart play by the defense to knock it across the end line off of the defender, the offensive player, to earn the goal kick. Approaching 32 minutes left here in the second half. Dragons up 1-0 over the Yellow Jackets on the goal by Riley McElvride at 27:34 the first half. Avondale appeared to have the equalizer, but it was waved off. I think I was saying it looked like it was an offside call, but I believe it was a foul and a chip shot on net just wide right. Dragons. Nice job there, boy. But the goal was called off. We were watching replays at halftime. It looked like it was a forearm in the back of one of the Dragons players that called that goal off. We've seen worse, but tonight the referees are calling it a little tighter. Substitution here for Avondale. Number 12 checks in, Brendan Foley, junior defender. Oh, dangerous spot. Avondale just overran the ball. Good pressure put on by the defense. Dragons looking solid tonight. It's hard to believe that they have no wins so far this season. 4 losses and 3 ties, I believe it is. It's not for a lack of effort, that is for sure. Gonna have a pretty tough front-loaded schedule at the beginning of the season. We'll keep tabs on them all season long. We'll be out at another game here soon. We're going to try to cover at least 4 soccer matches, weather permitting. And as fall approaches, you know, the weather can be super dry and beautiful or super wet and crazy cold. Gathered in easily by Dylan Myers. Or excuse me. Yeah, Dylan Myers sends it out. Inside 30 minutes. Avondale put some pressure on in the first 4 minutes of this half. But the Dragons did a nice job of turning them away. Dylan Myers has been very active here in this second half, but nothing of real challenge for him to handle, so no harm, no foul, as they say. Nice pass outside by number 11, Riley McElride. Nice effort here. Chip on net. Oh, just a little soft. It looked like it was a feed inside. That was 21, Connor Wesley, the defender. Wesley looked like to trigger here from the side. 2-on-1 and sent out. Is that a corner? I believe it is. Dragons earn a corner here. See what they can do with it. Third corner of the night. Avondale has 2 corner kicks to their name so far. We got 2 guys here. What are they going to do? Left foot chip shot far post and handled easily by Ben Richter. Nice effort by the Dragons. A little too close to the net, but nice effort. You want to make the keeper have to make a save. Sometimes they make a mistake or misjudge the ball, and it goes in your favor. You play the percentages, I guess. Number 3 with the ball here, Noah Reber. Turned away by Avondale. Reber again with the ball, goes outside with pressure coming. Oh, take it down from behind. Easy call by the referee. Connor Wesley stumped to the pitch. Free kick coming here for the Dragons. Be sure to check out Orion on TV's webpage at orionontv.org. There you can find information and videos about ONTV and recent productions we've done and the announcements of new programming coming your way here on Orion Neighborhood Television, Comcast Channel 10, as the Dragons look for a left foot fire, a left foot cannon, and it's deflected out for another corner kick. You can watch ONTV on Comcast Channel 10 and AT&T Uverse Channel 99 all throughout the state of Michigan. We also stream all of our programming on our webpage. Corner kick high, far post, can't get a head on it. Deflected out by Avondale. And it goes out of play for the throw-in here for the Dragons. Looks like we have substitutions coming first. Augustin Herrera, number 4, checks in. And Griffin Kubert. Brad Ike for the Dragons checks in. First time I've mentioned his name tonight. There he is in the middle of your screen. Brad Ike is a midfielder. Dragons looking to settle this ball down. And sent out and into the parking lot by Avondale. Oh, he's looking for a chip shot on net, I believe, out there to try to center that ball, and it was just a miss hit. Dragons earning another corner kick. Nice pressure, 5th corner kick of the night here for the Dragons to only 2 for Avondale. Shows the pressure they're putting on. Nice kick. Traffic in front of the net. Still alive, turn and fire, and just over the crossbar. Number 10, Brandon Ruse off the bench comes in after the sub and has a chance. Settle it down a little bit, and that baby's in. And the right idea. 4 quality scoring chances for the Dragons tonight. Avondale putting the pressure on. Ball is deep and out of play. Throw-in coming here for the Dragons. Want to thank you for tuning in to this ONTV production. Volleyball coming your way as I look at our schedule here. Lake Orion Volleyball has been a dominant force in the state for the last several years, and ONTV cameras will be on hand to grab a couple of the few home games that the LO girls have, the volleyball team. Right now we have a tense soccer match going on as that ball is switched over and just got to by Avondale. There's a nice feed in by number 10, Brandon Ruse. Ruse is on fire this second half as a turnover. Giveaway, Avondale. Nice individual effort by Tico Emeritoyoma, excuse me. And a deep throw in here earned by Avondale as we have some more subs.
Number 20, Jake Yenka.
Jake Yenka and Owen Kilwald check in for Avondale. The revolving door of players for the bench at Avondale continues. And knocked out of play. Corner kick coming for the Yellow Jackets. Approaching 23 minutes left here in the second half. Tall front line here for Avondale, parking themselves right in front of the net, and here we go. Low shot, headed out by the Dragons. And a foot race. It should be Avondale ball with the throw in here deep in the end. Tommy Davidson with the duties here on the side. Oh, and just misplayed by Jason Koberstein. Across that end line, goal kick coming for the Dragons. Myers sends it out. Avondale with some speed. Here they go. Nice closeout by the defense to chip that one out. Just to slow the progress down of the Yellow Jackets. We've seen it all night long, 50-50. Done a nice job. And the defensive pressure Dragons have done a nice job as well. Again, the Dragons are winless this season. 4 losses and 3 ties. Ball's out of play. Dragon throw in. Love to get one here. The winning streak always starts with 1. And I mentioned it earlier in the game that the Dragons campaign for during 2012 in the fall was a very similar setup here. They had not many wins, if any at all, several ties and several losses as that feed in long ball. That is a dangerous play. And in the later stages of that 2012 campaign, they went on a tear and just, it seems like they won every game they played and did a nice job of getting back into it and just gaining some confidence as the playoffs rolled around. A little surprised at the record at the beginning is how they finished the regular season last year. But you know, every season's different. Personnel change, you know, maybe scheme. Nice defensive play by the Dragons. You can see the setup there for Avondale. That ball's going to stay in. A nice hustle by the Yellow Jackets to get that inside move. He's going to go. I thought he was going to fire with his left foot, but he decided to pass it out front. Tommy Davidson chips it inside and cleared out by the Dragons.
Steven, quit turning your back. Head to head.
Long ball to be played by the keeper, Ben Richter. Inside 20 minutes, Dragons holding a slim 1-goal lead here at home. And ball is out of play. Avondale ball here. Tommy Davidson getting ready to throw in. See the Dragon faithful sitting on their side there, cheering on the guys, enjoying some hot chocolate, popcorn. Just an amazing facility out here. You should come out and enjoy it. Bring the kids. Richard Dahl checks in for the Dragons. He's a forward, number 14. Dragons a little more particular if they're rotating patterns here. Avondale's been sending 2 and 3 in at any one time. Avondale trying to gain control of this ball. Deflected out by the Dragons. Avondale moving down the field methodically. Josh Creech here with the throw, number 9. Arnold Hautla checks in, number 7 for Avondale. Jake Teller for the Dragons checks in. He's a defender. Well, sometimes Avondale seems like they slow down their momentum to get play underway by having all these substitutions. But, you know, coach knows better than I. I'm just dude with a microphone. Good challenge by the Dragons. Content just to fire that one long. Dragons have picked their moments of when they're going to attack and when they're just going to sit back. They're really looking ahead here, and they're not forcing anything tonight. There's a win by Avondale. Throw in here by Purple. Oh, they're going to say it's off Avondale. Thought that was off Purple. Or excuse me, I thought it was off the Dragons. Ruiz with the tap there. Or Ruse, excuse me. Dragons just feel like they're just a half a toenail away of busting this one open. One little touch and they're out in the clear. Nicholas Ham, number 17, checks in for the Dragons. Nice move. A lot of skill out here on this field. Can't keep it close. Ball's deflected out, and the Dragons clear it easily. Nice one-on-one battle going here. Number 13, Connor Sturgis, and number 17, Patrick Reedy. And Sturgis won that one for the Dragons. Long throw into the midfield, headed on net. Cleared out, still alive. Ruse with the ball, tough angle, and right to Ben Richter. Richter has stood tall in the net, just the one blemish. At 27-34, Dragons on the board. Riley McElvride with the only tally tonight. Nice little jump. Little distraction there by the Dragons. And they're on the move again. Oh, my goodness. Ruse just being a nuisance out there, doing a nice job. Left foot and trying to go far post. Can't quite get it. tough angle there. Wasn't square to the net when he fired that one in, so he pulled it. .15:30 left here in the second half. Dragons up 1-0, looking for their first win in this 2013 season. Currently sitting at 0-4-3, I believe. 3 ties. Love to get a win tonight. Oh, nice individual effort. Ball is still alive. Oh, 2-man game here. Can't get it off. Oh, geez. Dylan Myers. All those moves usually do not equate into a quality chance, but that one right there, Tico Emeritayoma. Nice job there to keep that one alive. Looked like 2 on 11 there at one point. Dragons stood tall, did not panic, turned them away. Adam Smoody checks in for the Dragons as Ruse triggers from the side. Long feed in. Oh, giveaway here in a dangerous spot. Touch pass out front. Ruse grabs it, feeds over to Smoody, and Smoody fires it wide. I think Tommy Davidson got a toe on that one to deflect it for Avondale. Good team setup here for the Dragons, doing a nice job. Ruse tries to run it down, and he does. Quickly triggers. Avondale looking to set it down and get an attack going here. Man, every time number 11, Tico Emeritayoma grabs that ball, you kind of hold your breath. He's moving at a different speed than some of those guys out there, and high energy player. Free kick coming for Avondale. Avondale came off with a lot of energy and a lot of pressure at the beginning of this second half, and the Dragons turned them away. Long feed in, my goodness. Arnold Outlaw can't do anything with it. Turnover once again.
Nice, Dewey.
Steal here. Geez, Tommy Davidson is everywhere out there, number 15 for Avondale. So the casual observer of soccer goes, man, look at the size of that field, and look at the size of the goals. How can we not have more scoring? It's tough. It is not easy to find the back of the net when you have two teams who are dialed in like these two are tonight. Both defenses doing a nice job of just closing any type of opportunities. The window to react is very small this evening. Both defenses doing a nice job. Dragons working up the left side. Who's at 14 for the Dragons? Richard Dahl battling over there. Throw in here for the Dragons. See what they can do with it. Pass in the mid. Good camera work by our cameraman tonight, Joe Velez. Oh, header just misses. Nicely done by Ben Richter to gather that one in. That was just an inch away from a header and a clear shot on goal.
Nice elbow, sir.
Oh, onside. Tico Emeritayoma with the ball. Gonna put on some footwork display. Centering pass, nicely done. Nobody there, though. Looking back door, but his forwards let him down. Tico Emeritayoma, the forward, the senior. High energy player trying to spark his team. Davidson with a steal, and he'll be content to send that one out.
Hey, sir, let's watch the elbow on the jump balls. That's 3.
Inside 11 minutes left here in the second half. We're going to start seeing not going to say desperation, but you're going to see the speed and pace of play pick up here for Avondale to try to not a goal here before it gets too crazy. Avondale faithful unhappy with something here. Of course, usually the team that is down late in the contest is the one that's going to be complaining the most. Steal here by the Dragons, and we're going to say a goal kick coming. Can't say enough about this defense tonight. They've done a nice job.
Keep pressing it. Let's go,
They're not a lot of standing and watching tonight. It's been nice to see. So far, my first impression of the Dragon soccer team tonight has been I've really enjoyed it. They're doing a nice job out there. A lot of energy. Emira Toyama gets it over to the side, and nice defense. Hautla couldn't gather it in, and it was sent out. That's that one-on-one battle we're talking about. Davidson with the ball, 15. Nice individual effort. He's a master of keep away. They turn on the ball. Emira Toyama. They're calling for offside, no offside, and it's coming over the corner kick. Tico Emira Toyama, he is everywhere in the last 3 minutes. Corner coming, 4th of the night for Avondale. 5 corner kicks for the Dragons. And we're locked up at 4 quality scoring chances apiece for both teams. Inside 9 minutes here on a crucial corner here for Avondale. Clock has stopped. We have an injury. Can't see the number as he leaves the field. Dominic Litwin, number 4, checks in for the injured Dragon, who exits. He's holding his nose as clock is now rolling. Oh, miss hit by Arnold Hautla. Ball is still in. Oh, a steal here deep in the end and across the end line, rather goal kick. The faithful from Avondale are calling for obstruction because it looked like the Dragon defender grabbed the arm of the offensive player for Avondale to prevent him from grabbing that ball. And that was in the box, as you can hear our very pleasantly upset Avondale road crew here. Still a battle going on. Dragons cannot be complacent here. They need to be aggressive. Ball out of bounds. Throw-in coming here for Avondale. This is nitty-gritty time here. You can taste the victory, but you cannot sit back on your heels and be an observer here. You have to be aggressive. Keep up what's worked for you all night long. Throw in here deep in the Dragons' end. Avondale, what can they do with it? Let's see. Deflected over to Dylan Myers, easily collected, and he will take his time to fire this one out. They do have a shot clock. I saw a rare free kick or a penalty kick given where a goalkeeper delay a game. That was in the professional ranks. But rarely called, and we're going to say a foul on Avondale. Free kick coming here for the Dragons. Inside 7 minutes, Dragon taking their time to set this one up. Not in a hurry whatsoever.
Watch switch, guys.
Brad Ike with the kick. Fires it right far post and easily played by Ben Richter. Avondale now on the move. They do not have time to take their time. And there's Tico Emira Toyama. Nice play by number 3 defense. Centering pass in the box. Over to Hautla. Hautla can't pull the trigger, and just off the foot of Roque. That ball is free. Long send and good defensive stand for the deflection by number 8, A.J. Lively. Nice speed by Ruse. What effort by Brandon Ruse. He goes down hard, grabs his knee, looks okay inside 6 minutes, but what a flurry of action down there. Avondale, like the crowd was saying, just shoot the ball. Dragons still holding on to this 1-0 lead that came at 27-34 in the first half by Riley McElvride. That is it for scoring tonight. Avondale had the equalizer, but it was waved off on, they said it was a push in the box. They're going to say a handball on number 14 deep in the end, Richard Dahl. Looked like he had it on his chest, but it deflected to his arm, so that's why the whistle is blown. Arnold Houtla had a chance earlier, but he just couldn't get his steps right to fire that ball. Ruse with the ball, one-on-one. Houtla wins that one. Avondale approaching 5 minutes. Avondale needs to do something here. Long ball gets through, and it's a foot race. Good patience by the Dragons not to just to fire that one out and control it. Sent in deep. Boy, this edge of your seat time here. Hold your breath. Good one-on-one battle there. Number 12, Brandon Foley for Avondale, loses that one. Little individual efforts here by the Dragons are really paying off big. Ruse with the ball. Centering pass, nicely done. And, oh, just can't get it. Ball free in the zone and just deflected by Richter. Goes wide right. Dragons, just like that, they flip the field and they are on the attack and nearly get the insurance goal. Fifth quality scoring chance for the Dragons, and we have a corner kick coming. Their 6th of the night to 4 for Avondale. Crucial defensive stand here for Avondale. Dragons would love to knot another one. High arcer, far post. Nobody there. Dragons with their hands in the air going, what's up? I was being held, but not the case. 3:35 left here in the second. A nail biter. Avondale putting the pressure on, and they will be coming at you full force. Wouldn't be surprised if they pull up some defenders into the forward area. Sent out by the Dragons, onside. That's Dahl. Dahl's on the move. One more touch, and he can't get his toe on it. Ben Richter, good timing. You can see why he's the captain. Avondale goes down, no call. Interference there, I believe. Play stops, clock stops. Jason Koberstein goes down hard, foul coming up. Free kick coming up, on the foul. Approaching 3 minutes left in this contest. Avondale with an opportunity here. What can they do with it? Long send in, right in the box. They get it out front, kick it into space, see what they can do with it. Tiko Emery-Toyama has the ball. Little too fancy, knocked out of bounds. Nicely done by the Dragons. They'll work quickly to move that ball away from their end. And they're on the run. It looks like Dahl again, a little too far. Couldn't keep it close. You got to keep that ball close.
No offsides on throwing, guys.
Avondale faithful who made the trip up the road here, getting restless.
Advantage.
Oh, taken out from behind. Arnold Houtla takes down the Dragon, and that will be a free kick coming for Lake Orion as we approach 2 minutes left in this contest. They're going to say free kick? Yes. Clipped the back of his heel and knocked him down from behind. It wasn't intentional. Dragons taking their time to set this one up. No hurry. Ooh, long one down the line. Does that stay in? It does. It does. Avondale keeps it in. It's alive. Koberstein sends it far side and intercepted by the Dragons. Ball is out. Big throw in here. 1:30 to go. 90 seconds left in this game. Avondale will be giving you all they have at this point. Disciplined defense needed here for the Dragons. Nice move inside. Dragons cut that one off, and they're going to say we have foul on Avondale. Free kick coming deep outside the box. Wow, what a call. The field is so huge here, it's difficult to see detail of what specifically went on down there, but here we are inside 1 minute. Time is ticking away. Dragons holding on to a precarious 1-point lead and a foul on Avondale. Free kick coming. Dragons can send this one down. They can smell their first win of the season. Avondale's got to watch out. They might be frustrated, but you have to watch out because referee's not going to put up with any type of grandstanding. Kick coming. Approaching 30 seconds. Dragons would love. Ruse with the ball, saves it on that end line, and it goes out. Goal kick. Time's still ticking, though. The clock is the Dragons' friend at this point. Long send in. Dragons win that one. 12 seconds to go. Avondale trying to set something up. Don't have time for that. Long send in. Out. Looks like the Dragons are going to do it. They take it. Avondale goes down 1-0 to the Dragons here at home. Dragons take their first win of the season against a quality opponent. What a performance tonight by the Dragons. It was a joy to call this game. Boy, it was exciting. And the two halves went by in a clip. I just want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. And don't forget, if you'd like a copy of this program or any other program in our broadcast vault, you can call Owen TV at 248-693-3377. We have football, volleyball, soccer, swimming, you name it, we have it. Give us a call, and we'll hook you up. Also, Owen TV has video classes for only $10 for residents. Learn how to shoot sporting events, your own studio program, or a live event. Come on out to Owen TV at 1349 Joslin Road at the Orion Center. Or call us at 248-693-3377. That's all for us here at Dragon Stadium. The Dragons take it 1-0 over the Yellow Jackets of Avondale. We'll see you next time here on Owen TV. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.